what we found in the cave was unsettling. We've been here for 10 or 20 years now. After Earth became uninhabitable. Could there be other life forms here as well?
Experts said we wouldn't last any longer there. The saddest thing is that only the wealthiest could make the trip. We weren't so many left anyway. People in the early 2000s never learned. They never did anything to stop this. Geological fractures. That's how they were calling them. Let me give you examples in other words. Oxygen was almost non-breathable. The tides at sea were bigger after the levels started raising with no control, less ground space, more and more sand and lightning storms, and I have to say it, after the last war in 2115, acid rains became a habit every now and then. Yes, it was hard. Earth became hostile. But I was glad we left just in time into our new home. We had invested millions to be there. Scientists say days are a little longer there. Years also, they are almost double from Earth. Let me clarify that, to make more sense. In Earth days, Mars takes around 687 to go around the Sun. I don't know how that will work for us in future generations, but we'll manage. Another key fact is the temperature. Outside our dome, it varies extremely during a day. That's why we are located near the equator. Here it is more stable most of the time. The council here decided to keep our earthly time measures and all that wisdom. They say that is the last and only great achievement of humanity. I think we have more good things, but...
So, technically it's been 20 years since we arrived from Earth. But as we go slower here it's only 10. I'm still confused with all that. Life here isn't so bad. We have our problems, but we are more organized and money doesn't exist anymore. We are only a few thousand people. All of our resources are been handled well. We chose good people to lead. We trade our work for necessities. There are no frontiers and no one has dared to start a massive conflict. I guess those superficialities died with the past. With Earth. Today I overheard some of the engineers saying that they are having problems with oxygen generators. I hope they can fix it soon. Time seems to go slower here. Should we be worried? I am part of a team that explores territory in search of resources or anything that can be of use for us. We have failed to find anything at all since we got here. But hopes are still up. Our next mission is to explore an enormous cave that lies almost 20 kilometers from here. Honestly, it is the first time we are going that far. I am afraid we are running out of supplies. I think it is a desperate move to find a solution to the problems we haven't been informed. Water creates most of our energy. It's amazing how they built dams over the last 100 years so we could be here. Oxygen, water, fertile soil. What else do we need to survive? As we move to the cave, rumors about the oxygen generators are spreading. They say the PSAs are failing, no more oxygen absorption from other gases. I am afraid of this cave. I don't know how it could help. What if we find a living form? Monsters? What if there is a secret Martian civilization living underneath? Oh God, so many possibilities. We are here. It's so dark. The captain says they hope to find any mineral to help refill the generators. Makes some sense. As we walk down, the cave walls tremble and make noises with echoes that seem to make this cave a size beyond my imagination. There is a lot of dust, Martian dust. After around 20 minutes walking, a partner found something difficult to process. Remains. Humanoid remains. The only difference is that the old bones are the size of half my body. Were there giants in Mars in the past? The team has separated to cover more ground. This seems to be an abandoned stone city. A city for giants. There are a lot of corridors, like streets that lead to many entrances and so on. It keeps going down. we have to search the walls and the ground for any small sign of a mineral. Every time we enter the massive rooms, there's a chill in my spine. What if someone or something is hiding there? My legs are trembling, my hands can't be steady. We only found a couple more bones in our area. Giant bones. No mineral. After almost 2 hours, we have to go back. Seems like this planet is more death than Earth. Our oxygen tanks are becoming empty, no other option but to go back and hope to find another solution.
The team that went the furthest found something disturbing. And no, it wasn't a bone or a monster. It was something bigger inside a big pyramid. Yes, a pyramid inside a cave.
Our team went straight to the bottom of the cave. We didn't waste oxygen exploring big rooms. We don't know what to think. One of our partners wants to go back to Earth. When we saw the pyramid, we were stunned. It was big. At first, we hesitated to go inside, but the mission was more important than our fear. Once we entered, we found more paths. They led up and down. Like an ancient maze waiting to eat us alive. We took the center path. It seemed easier to come back from. When we reached the end of it, there was a chamber. Inside the chamber, well, there was a chained person. The size of this person was or is double in all aspects, but that's not the most terrifying discovery. We couldn't see the face or the body. It was covered with a kind of robe from head to feet. Could it be possible? Ancient giant humans in Mars? The robe had an ancient Egyptian inscription on it. Luckily or unluckily, our leader has been studying a lot of ancient civilizations since she was young. But Egyptian? In Mars? So many questions. Anyhow, the inscription read,
"When it is touched again by any living energy, he shall awaken to reclaim his part of the universe, the end of everything at once."
Everyone was speechless, trying to make sense of what had happened. I asked with the biggest faith I've ever had, but no one touched the giant, right? The whole team lowered their heads. All of them helped to clear the dust from the robe and used some parts of the legs to be able to read the inscription.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for weekly stories. Please give us a like if you enjoyed the story and share the video. And remember, our stories don't just end. They echo.